Have you ever had someone get closer to you, and instead of feeling happy, you felt uncomfortable? Not because you dislike them, but because something inside you tightens. Like closeness comes with pressure. So you reply late. You keep it short. You disappear for a day. And then when they finally pull away, you feel the emptiness. It's one of the strangest patterns. You crave connection, but when someone offers it, you step back, and later you tell yourself, why am I like this? Why can't I just let people in? If you felt that, here's the truth. You don't push people away because you don't care. You push them away because you do care. And it scares you. Most people think this is a personality problem, that you're cold, or distant, or emotionally unavailable. But very often, it's a protection strategy, because your brain doesn't chase love first. It chases safety. If closeness once came with pain, then distance starts to feel like peace, not because you want to be alone, but because your nervous system learned too close is dangerous. So even when someone is kind, your body can react as if something is wrong. The first mechanism is that some people experience intimacy as a threat. Not a threat like violence, a threat like loss of control. When someone gets close, you feel watched, expected, needed. And even if they're not demanding anything, your body reacts as if your freedom is being taken. So you create distance not to punish them, but to breathe again, to feel like yourself again. For some people, closeness triggers a quiet panic. What if I can't meet their expectations? What if I lose my space? What if I disappear inside this relationship? So distance becomes self-preservation. The second mechanism is fear of being seen. Because closeness isn't just closeness. Closeness is exposure. When someone gets closer, they start seeing the parts of you you hide. The insecurity, the sensitivity, the messy thoughts, the moods you don't want to explain. And if you carry shame, being seen feels risky. So instead of letting them get close enough to judge you, you pull away first. Because leaving first feels safer than being left. Distance becomes the way you control the outcome. The third mechanism is hyper-independence. This is the kind of independence that isn't freedom. It's armor. Some people learned early. If I need someone, I get disappointed. If I rely on someone, I get hurt. If I ask, I get ignored. So they build a life where they don't need anyone. They become strong, capable, self-contained. But then, when someone offers closeness, it feels unfamiliar, even suspicious. Because dependence, emotional dependence, feels dangerous. So they keep love at a distance. Not because they don't want it, but because they don't trust what it might cost. The fourth mechanism is subtle and painful. Sometimes pushing people away is a test you don't realize you're giving. You reply late. You act cold. You disappear. You withhold affection. And in the background, your brain is asking, will they stay? Will they fight for me? Will they prove I matter? If they stay, you feel relief. If they leave, you feel devastated. But a part of you also says, see, I knew it. That's the trap. The test protects you from hope, but it also destroys the connection you wanted. Now here's the deepest layer, the one most people don't want to admit. You don't fear people. You fear needing them. Because needing someone means they have power. Power to disappoint you. Power to abandon you. Power to hurt you in a way that matters. So your nervous system chooses the only option that feels survivable. Distance. Not because distance is what you want, but because distance is what your body believes it can handle. And the moment someone gets close, your nervous system remembers an old cost. A time when closeness wasn't safe. A time when being open backfired. A time when love felt conditional. So you protect yourself. Even if protection is the thing that keeps you lonely. So what do you do, gently, without forcing yourself to become a different person? Here's a simple approach. Step 1. Notice the trigger moment. When does the discomfort start? Is it when they ask deeper questions? When they want more time? When they get emotionally close? Pay attention to the microsignal. Tight chest, irritation, sudden numbness. The urge to disappear. The signal isn't hatred. The signal is threat. Step 2. Name what you're protecting. Are you protecting your freedom, your shame, your fear of rejection, your fear of being controlled? Behind distance is usually a protected wound. And step 3, practice safe closeness. One small truth. Not your whole life story. Just one honest sentence. I get overwhelmed sometimes. It's not you. I need closeness to be slow. I disappear when I feel pressure. I'm working on it. You don't have to be fully open. You just have to be slightly honest. So the relationship isn't built on guessing. You can love people and still need space. But if you keep choosing distance every time closeness appears, eventually you don't get peace. You get isolation. Tell me in the comments, when do you pull away the most? When someone gets close, or when you feel misunderstood? I'll see you in the next one.